Oh, Lagoona Bloo, we're so happy to have you. Welcome to APO.
Thank you so much. I'm so thrilled to be here. It feels like a dream come true. I'm so excited.
Now, am I right that you are Alexis's drag daughter?
No, you are absolutely incorrect. No, my drag mother is actually Britta Filter. She is my drag mother, but Alexis, Michelle, and I go back go way back. And she was actually one of the first drag queens that I saw in New York. And I was doing a vocal competition at the time, and she was one of the judges. And I just fell in love with drag by watching her. She's such an amazing, amazing icon in New York City, and she's like just such a talent and has the biggest heart. And she is the one who, invited me to be a part of this, or at least, gave me a call for it. So I'm very grateful for her, and I think she's so amazing.
Now, it's no surprise for anyone listening to the show tonight that you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Could you tell us about your voice training and your background?
Absolutely. So I have, I've been singing my entire life. When I was 6 months old, before I said anything, I had a little tune that I would hum as a 6-month-old. I would be, like literally, I've been singing since I came out. So it's been just my lifelong dream to sing. So I started in college. I started with vocal performance. So I started my training, and it was very opera based, and I hated it. So then I switched over to musical theater performance and directing, and I just that's where a lot of my vocal training came into play. When I started doing drag, I obviously stopped taking voice lessons, and I actually suffered from a few vocal issues. I've struggled with nodes, I've struggled with polyps from overuse, and so in 2019 I started taking voice with Corey Jennings, and she has totally transformed my voice, and it's been really an amazing journey for me, because I've always had a knack for singing, but in the last 2 years I've really been training my instrument to create a beautiful, healthy sound that will last me for as long as I am alive. So I love it.
So you're jamming out during the holidays.
Yes.
What's at the top of your playlist?
Oh, so many. I mean, I love all the classics. I love Oh Holy Nights. I love Jessie J's Christmas album, which came out last year. It was one of my favorites, and I'm super excited to be singing Man with the Bag this evening, because it's one of my absolute favorite songs. And I actually really love Ariana Grande's Christmas EP, which was very trap meets R&B meets Christmas, and I am such a fan of that. But I love all holiday music, especially Christmas pop. Any sort of Christmas pop or any Christmas jazz is my thing. So, and Ella Fitzgerald, can't get enough.
So it's not always easy for folks to come out. Do you mind sharing a little bit about your story?
I actually had a really hard time growing up. I'm from the South. I'm from Prairieville, Louisiana, and I grew up in an evangelical Christian home. So I was constantly being told that everything that I love about myself was wrong. So I learned to really hate my voice, my interests, my body, everything about myself I really didn't like, because I was constantly being rebuked by it, either at home or at school or in the church. And when I found drag, and when I came out in college, but I guess my real coming out story for me personally is when I started doing drag, because I remember the first time I ever put makeup on. The first time I stepped into Lagoona was the first time that I looked into a mirror and I really felt beautiful. And that daily confirmation, or it became my job, and I started getting into drag every single day, and looking into the mirror and telling myself, oh my gosh, you're beautiful, has helped David feel and know that he is beautiful. And so, that's why drag is so important to me, because I feel like as a community, we're, I know I'm not the only one. Coming out is such a hard thing. And drag is important to me because, I feel like it's my duty to bring light and love and, inspire others to, know that they're okay and beautiful just the way that they are. Because I know that if I would have had someone when I was a kid, to look up to and to tell me, that I was beautiful, my life would have been totally different. So, yeah, my coming out story is very long, and it's like a roller coaster, but I am in the most beautiful place I've ever been. And I am just so grateful for drag, because a lot of people say it drag queens oh, drag saved my life, but it really did, because I've had a really hard life. And music and drag have been the catapults to make all of my dreams come true. And I'm, again, the happiest I've ever been now. So
So Lagoona, we're so honored to have you join us. You're such an inspiration to us and to so many, so thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
And my last question I wanted to ask you, if you had one gift, literal or figurative, under the tree this year, what would it be?
For myself or to give someone else?
Both.
For myself, if I, a gift for myself, a record deal with Republic would be nice. Let's see,
Check.
right? At home recording studio. A gift for myself. I don't know. I think the thing that's most important to me around the holidays is just, is like love. Honestly, I can't wait to release my EP. It's coming out in April, and I wish it was done now so that I could give it to everyone now. So the light and love and music, that is what I wish I could give.
It's so beautiful, and that's what you're giving us. Thank you so much, Lagoona.
Thank you.